Mono Rants at the Movies, a podcast where we rant about films you may have seen at house parties. I'm one of your hosts and jack of all trades, Mono, and only running if she's being chased is my co-host and master of none, Ciara.
That has long been my motto in life.
It has, and you didn't even know where it came from because you've only just watched this film.
Yeah.
Well, we watched it a couple of weeks back.
But I'd never seen this. Yeah.
No, I saw this, well, not at a house party, but I was staying over at a mate's gaff when I was like 13 or 14, long after, rented from Extravision on VHS kind of job, and was always particularly fond of it. Didn't get an awful lot of the references. Yeah. Because hadn't watched those movies yet.
No, this one completely passed me by. Because I was watching it going, is that John Stewart?
This being The Faculty.
Yes. This one totally skipped me.
You could spend this whole film going, is that? Because it is full of It should have been people.
Massive. The cast is huge.
It really was, yeah. And Jordana Brewster, who would have been one of this was her debut, I think. Yeah. She was quoted as saying she did Fast and the Furious and was expecting that to be the smaller one and this to be massive. Yeah. But it wasn't really... It did okay at the time, but the critics just found a lot of the critics were like, we've seen a lot of it before. Since then, it has definitely gained a bit of a cult following, and people like you who it has passed by have come to it and been like, this is a really good film.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It really
is. I spent a lot of it going, I know you from somewhere.
Well, yeah.
Because there's very little versions of people and like slightly older versions of people.
Yeah, well, your main cast of students are very recognisable with Elijah Wood and Josh Hartnett and Clea Duvall, and then Jordana Brewster and Laura Harris.
Yeah, who looks like a knockoff Anna Faris.
She's not as popular now, or as successful as some of the others. And then I can't remember the guy who plays Stan, Sean something.
Oh, and Usher.
And Usher.
And then Willie Wiley, Wiley Wiggins.
From Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, he's just got a shorter haircut, still touching the face a lot. Somebody who I kind of wish wasn't in this movie and I just blank him from being in it.
Dick-faced Danny Masterson.
Yes.
And Summer Phoenix.
Yeah, which is lovely.
Role of just a random student role in the background. And who else did I see was in a role but got cut? Ladida Jones, I think. Quincy Jones' daughter.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then that's just the students. The faculty is fucking even
it's
more.
It's everybody. Yeah. The coach. Oh my God. The coach.
Robert Patrick as the coach is fucking great.
He runs at people. He stares at you. That man scares me. That man scares me. I would run like fuck away from him.
He's got some great bits in it as well, though.
He really does. But yeah, he's very... If the T1000 was a football coach in a town that is obsessed with
we could go on to that
after
summary. Just for the minute, though, you've got him, Salma Hayek.
Yay!
Famke Janssen.
I really like her in this. I really like Famke Janssen anyway.
John Stewart in a rare acting role.
With his incredible acting talent.
Oh, he's not bad in this.
No, he's actually not.
Daniel Van Bergen.
Yay!
Commandant Spangler.
I do love some Spangler.
Christopher McDonald, Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, or if because I always go to Shooter McGavin, but I love him in Requiem for a Dream. That's the one.
The other main thing I remember him from is if I recall correctly, he was in Veronica's Closet.
Yeah, he's the ex-husband with the secretary who doesn't wear underwear, but if she did, it would be Veronica's Closet between her cheeks.
That's right. And Usher, as you already mentioned.
Yeah, Usher.
Who else is there? Carrie's mom.
Yes, who's hilarious in this, because I was looking at her going, I know you, and for ages I thought it was the woman head in the Schwarzenegger Total Recall, but no, she's Carrie's mom.
I'm pretty sure the principal is...
That principal is fucking slutty. I'm sorry.
When she gets taken over.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it is. I'm sure there's people we've missed, but it's a phenomenal cast. It's really, really, really good cast. And a really damn good film. And we shall talk about that after the summary.
Yes.
It's kind of a shit summary.
It's probably better than the AI generated one that was on fucking Google.
That
was hilarious. I was like, just use the one on the back of the DVD.
Well,
they released blurbs about these things anyway.
It was like incorrect.
It was just straight up wrong.
It called Casey a girl.
Yeah.
And then it said that he/she witnesses one of the teachers dying and then coming back to life, which is not what happens. Yeah, but no, my summary isn't much better. When the teachers of Harrington High School start acting strange, a handful of students fear it's the start of an alien invasion. But as the infection spreads from staff to students to the townsfolk, our heroes must figure out if and how they can stop the aliens before they take over the whole country.
Yeah.
See, it kind of sells it short though, because
it's so fun.
It's so much better than just aliens invade a high school.
Just as a complete aside, I want everybody's jeans. Please, thank you. Yeah. Everybody's got baggies on. I want them. I miss them so badly. And I have them back. But also, this has...
Would you want to go to that school to get them?
Fuck no! That school is crazy!
Because after...
That whole school... Why are there two girls having a fist fight on top of a car because one accidentally tapped the other one?
Well, it was a bit more than a tap.
She reversed into her. Like, it was a ding. It did
your one was reversing into the space and the other one plows into the back of her.
And then they like drag... It's like full on GTA. Get out of the car. And like, the fuck you couple are hilarious. I love their little like storyline that's going along in this. Like, you just get these... Like, they're fighting. They're making out. They're fighting again. Mm.
And then one of them has been taken over, and then they've both been taken
over. They're adorable.
Because after the like
that whole school is just mental. Like that coach, the football coach, the insults that the football coach has are some.
Well, it's one of the opening lines of the film is the coach shouting at them, and he calls his team a bunch of limp ass blow dicks.
Yeah,
which I just thought was brilliant. It's almost as good as Lather Up and Shave Your Ass from John Carpenter's Vampires. Oh, there's some great ones in it. That's the only one I wrote down, but there are some choice insults.
The things that they come out with.
But yeah, after coach shouting at them and then attacking the principal, which is the kind of well,
considering the end of football practice is him flipping the refreshments table.
Yeah, and then
like physically assaulting a sprinkler.
Yeah, well, somebody ominously comes up to him.
No, but like he flips the table and then the sprinklers come up and he's like jamming on the sprinkler and shouting at it.
Yeah, he's just an angry dude.
It's like old man yells at cloud. And then he gets approached honestly by
after the whole kind of initial spookiness of the start, when we get introduced to the school, it's just mayhem. Zeke drives in to
Elijah Wood.
Zeke drives in like a maniac.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
Elijah Wood gets rammed into he's Casey gets rammed into a flagpole crotch first several times by the looks of it. We get introduced to one of our main characters, like the first one of our main characters to talk is Delilah, and she's an absolute bitch.
Oh my god,
she's a stone cold bitch. And then Stan tries to talk to her. She's
racist, she's homophobic, she's got a fucking raging superiority complex.
Yeah, and we briefly see Mary Beth, and we get the cameo from Robert Rodriguez's sister when she asks a student where the principal's office is.
And she just like points.
She just kind of nods inside.
Yeah.
And then we find out the staff aren't much better.
No, the staff are
a bunch of assholes as well. Because we see them in the
staff are also. This is back in the day when you could smoke in public buildings.
Yeah, but they're
apparently on the football field as well.
I can't remember the English teacher, Commandant Spangler, is like looking at one of the other teachers all she does is drop a pen, and he's like, retirement already.
In fairness, she does look like she's about 86.
She is old, yeah, but all she does is drop a pen, and then they have a good old bitch about the air conditioning.
Yeah.
And then just continue to bitch about each other and like drink booze.
Yeah, it's open hatred. There's no hiding it anymore. Because they'd had like a big meeting with the...
the night before there's a meeting about how basically isn't it the football team are getting all the funding?
Yeah, because it's a football town and every Friday night that stadium is full, so everybody else can just go fuck yourselves basically.
Cue first of the gags that I didn't get, which
is you can reuse the set.
From our town?
Yeah, which doesn't have a set.
Yeah, but I'm not a theatre person, so
and
I wouldn't know that.
She gets stabbed a lot.
She does, and I thought she's supposed to be dead. We also
get the run as well, because we get to see Robert Patrick run down a hallway.
Yes, yeah, he does do the run there. But yeah, I thought she's supposed to be killed, but then she just shows back up, assimilated later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the intro to the school and the students and then the faculty themselves, it's just, it kind of lets you know, look, hey, we ain't going to be taking ourselves seriously here. Like, the first bit was kind of serious and like spooky, but the rest of it's not going to be. And while, say, the students kind of carry the more serious elements of the plot, the faculty are what allow the film to never take itself too seriously.
No, and it's wonderful to see like all these seasoned actors who are known for very serious roles being ridiculous.
And a lot of you look very, very pretty today. That's so fucking creepy. And then he just does this weird, insane... I've never seen Robert Patrick smile. I don't want to see him smile ever again. That will haunt me in my nightmares. Yeah. Like the bit where he's standing out in all the sprinklers.
just staring at people, and it's like, okay, you're weird.
It's the bit when Stan quits and he doesn't chew him out, and Stan's just standing there like, this is so weird, and he's like, well, look, you're my star quarterback, or you're my team captain, and you're quitting the day before our most important game, so you've obviously got some important stuff going on in your life that's like challenging you, and I'm not going to stand in the way of that. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
My dad would be disappointed. It's that moment.
Yeah.
He would chew me out for wasting a bullet.
I will say, actually, I like that all of the students, like our main characters, they're all the kind of typical trope of a teen character flipped in some way.
Yeah.
So we've got...
Delilah's a raging bitch, control freak, straight A student. She's the one who's
she's the popular, pretty one.
She's the popular, successful one who's probably like off her face on caffeine pills constantly. Like, she's going to an Ivy League and she's set her mind on it.
Well,
but like, she's also trying to attain all these social...
It's more she's the socially popular
one.
That's
the thing that she says when Stan wants to quit the football team, and she's like, well, head cheerleaders only date high school, whatever, not loser nerds.
Yeah, but she almost kind of wants to be a loser nerd because she's got the school paper thing going on. Yeah. She takes that very seriously, but
she's also trying to maintain this image.
Hers is the kind of weaker of them because the rest of them, it's quite a nice, obvious flip, where Casey is just supposed to be the loser nerd, the one who's constantly bullied, but he's always bringing it on himself. Yeah. He's like antagonizing his bullies. He's talking back to them. He's insulting them. And it's like, what do you expect is going to happen? And then you've got Zeke.
Because they do have that, there's a brilliant line where it's like, maybe, you've had one too many shots to the nuts and it's affecting your brain.
Yeah. Zeke is
smart and overachieving, but his parents don't give a shit. So he is acting out for attention, essentially. Like,
but he's
like the oldest senior there.
But he's the Judd Nelson in Breakfast Club.
He's Bender.
He's the angry cool kid, but he's also really, really intelligent and does know how to apply it when he wants to. Stan is the quarterback, super athlete, sports star character. He actually wants to challenge himself academically. Because he's good at everything else without trying. It's the
male equivalent of I'm more than just my looks.
Yeah, and then you've got Stokes, who is the...
Stokely? I love me some Stokely.
But she's the outsider who's supposed to be an outsider because she's a lesbian, but she only is pretending to be a lesbian to keep everybody away from her.
What were you calling it last night? Lesbianception?
Lesbianception, because she's a lesbian playing a straight person who's pretending to be a lesbian.
Yep.
But instead of it just being the outsider who's an outsider because they're a lesbian, she's chosen to do this, and she pretends to be, spread the old rumours.
I'm really mad at the end of it because of what they do to Stokely. I'm like, no!
It's very similar to what we talked about.
Don't just stop doing that to Clea Duval.
Well, I was going to say, go back to 10-inch Hero and swap out Priestley for Stokely. And it's basically the same argument of why does she have to go all preppy. In fairness, that's like my
ideal throuple situation there.
But I like that. Well, as I say, Delilah's slightly weaker on that, but all the rest of the characters.
But Delilah is just such an uptight bitch, as well, that it kind of works because she's like, when they were all like, "Oh, we don't know if you're possessed or whatever," she's the one fanning the flames and you don't think it's weird because that's just what she's like.
Well, that's one of the other things that I really, really like about it is everything they tell us about the characters in the start. Like who they are and what and their various characteristics. It informs the things that they do and the decisions that they make. So the plot moves along really, really naturally. Nothing's like contrived or anything. So like Delilah and Casey sneak into the teacher's room to get a scoop for the newspaper because we've already seen that she's stressed about the fact that she has nothing because she's told Stan to bugger off.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have a story and she needs to focus on that. So she goes off to try and find a story and they nearly get caught. They hide in the cupboard and that's how they uncover the alien conspiracy. Stan comes about it, like you said, by noticing that his first hint is the coach's response.
Casey has a run-in with the coach and finds the bug on the field.
Yeah.
When there's that real art.
Well, obviously, and Stan.
It's just after that. It's just after your favourite art student's shot.
Oh, Casey sitting on the bleachers. It is. It's really, really like a student.
It should have like a real, like weird, like instrumental over it, or Herzog,
Werner
Herzog type overlay.
It looks like it should be in black and white, and it'll be from a silent film that's just a student filming an angsty student going about their angsty day, and that's their like year-end project for AV. Yeah, because he's
like even kicking stuff in the gutter and everything when they walks down the bleachers, and then it just goes back to normal. It's like, okay, but random. Yeah, because there's no other shot like it. It's like that bit in 28 Weeks Later and when they're cycling.
Some of the other shots are fucking great, like just framed really well.
I'm sorry, when she's walking along and it's all the shadow of the tentacles, that's phenomenal.
After they kill Jon Stewart and
his eyes all fizzing.
But when they walk out to the car park, that's shot really close and real, like
and everybody's turning around like
everybody's
to stare
watching
at them. Yeah,
that's great. So yeah, that just makes that weird bit on the bleachers stand out even more.
Yeah.
Because of that, like
I'm also really confused by this school because parts of it seem to be really, really fucking dingy, but they have a pool.
Yeah, they've got like top class sporting equipment, and then everything else is shit.
Yeah,
but they gave out about that at the start. Yeah. So it was more about the football club, but I'm guessing it extends to the other sports,
to the pool.
Because when they're hiding out later on in
like the locker rooms and stuff.
No, really it's when Zeke goes to get supplies from the supply closet.
Oh yeah, and they just break in.
I do like there that she's like, oh, you're borrowing it. He's like, I prefer to think of it as stealing.
Josh Hartnett's hair in this cracks me up because it looks like Lloyd's hair in Dumb and Dumber. Whatever but it's like a slight grown out bowl cut, but it's great. The point. It looks like a friend of ours who's a very old passport photo.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's just so distracting the whole way through. It's like, please, he's just got a lip the whole way around his head.
I love the way all the teachers act as well after they find Miss Brummel in the closet. And they try and leg it.
Yeah. They come back and they call the police, and that's how the police get involved.
Yeah. Again, naturally it works. You know what I mean? He calls the police. Yeah. So the cops come down and they're like, "Oh, cool! Now we can get the cops infected."
Oh yeah, because is it Mrs. Brummel is the old lady who's like naked in the shower? Yeah. And is like, "Help me!" And like she's all melting and like. They're like, no, you got to understand that she's like really, really old.
Well, she's got cancer.
She's got late-stage cancer.
She's on
that's how they explain the hair coming off. Yeah, and they're like, because they're trying to stop the kids from blabbing, but then they find her in the closet later on, dead, because they're hiding in there.
Yeah, they're hiding in there when
they stabbed the nurse.
Yeah. Well, when they changed the nurse.
Yeah.
But no, just the way all the teachers act after that, and like standing outside when Elijah Wood goes to leave his house, sneak out of his house, and he sees them.
Three of them.
Sees the three of them stood in shadow, and then just slips and falls, and then they're gone.
I just love in the silhouette. The coach is still in the shorts with the high socks.
One of the only things that I don't like though is Miss Burke. Famke Janssen's character.
She would never be a secondary school teacher.
No, yeah, like...
She's either going to be an English professor or like a research assistant.
A librarian.
She's way too soft-spoken.
The way they have her...
Now, this is true. You are going to meet teachers in Ireland who come across like her, but they will also fucking murder you.
It's like
is it the world record for like the loudest shout is an Irish teacher from Dublin.
She's from up north.
Oh, she's from up north. But yeah, like they come across as meek, but it's kind of like that bit in Blazing Saddles where she's reading out
the school marm.
The school marm, and they're like,
"We the people."
Yeah, she's way too meek. She'd have been run all over, especially considering that school just seemed to be populated by fucking assholes.
Yeah.
What is with the bullying going on in that school?
No, that's kind of fun. But sticking with Mrs. Burke, it's just that before she gets taken over, when we see her teaching the class and she's barely talking, like you can barely hear her, and then when she goes up to Zeke to tell him that some of the students have narked on him for selling drugs, I'm guessing they were crap drugs and that's why they narked on him. Why would you go to that teacher of all people? We got
sold shit drugs.
I know.
What the fuck are you narking on anyway?
They're trying to like set up a concern, like that she's got a concern for him and she wants him to like apply himself or whatever. But even there, when he's trying to like mouth off to her, she's like, "That's so rude." It's just, and like, Famke Janssen can act.
You are either going to teach little kids or college.
Yeah.
The feral years, no.
And then when she gets taken over, it's too far the other way.
Yeah, she goes straight to sex pot and is like super bitchy and mean. And I do enjoy what happens to her. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the other great nods to the thing with her head crawling along the ground.
No, when her body is trying to find her head.
Yeah.
Also, stiff mannequins! Obvious dummies! Yes. I love an obvious... It bounces if you watch it.
Oh, it's even more obvious than Species a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. It actually bounces. It's brilliant.
There's 3 shots of it. You see it going out the window, then you see it like kind
of
tumbling, and then you see it hitting the ground and bouncing as a solid piece. It's beautiful.
And it's a straight leg one. It's not even a sitting position one. It is literally just a mannequin from a store.
But
it's fabulous.
No, all the rest of them, all the rest of the teachers, like the way they play it pre-Alien and post-Alien is fine.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm guessing it was the way it's written because Famke Janssen's a fine actress, like, you know what I mean?
And she can do a really, really good bitch. I'm a big fan. Hemlock Grove, I always say it. It's fucking brilliant. First season of it. Her and Dougray Scott in it. Incredible. She is such a fucking cow. You know, Atia? Good old Polly Walker. The way she's a marvellous bitch.
Yeah.
Same kind of character, very protective. But, like, she can do it. She can do it so well. I think she was supposed to be more sex bomby.
Yeah, it's just...
And it just came across as, like...
All the rest of the characters sell it. Like,
if he had been a bit more, like, seductive, sultry, you know, when she's having her her little moment with him. And it's like, oh, where are your parents now? Do you even know? It's really hostile.
Yeah, it's just, it's not that I don't buy it, I just don't like it. Whereas, say, like, is it Jones? Commandant Spangler. The way at first he doesn't even know what chapter he's on. Yeah. And then when he gets taken over, it's brilliant because he walks into the room and he, like, bangs his stuff on the desk and he's like, right, class, and he's all enthusiastic, and the first thing he tells them to do is, we're doing a living family history. Start with your immediate family members.
Then move out.
And then move out, starting with those living relatives closest to you.
And Stan's like, will this be on the test? And he's like, this is the test.
I love it because it's just one of those little things of like, yeah, those aliens are really using their position wisely.
Yeah,
because
really when you've
doing
got
the ear
coach,
tests on the students.
Yeah, when you've got the coach approaching the football game.
That's the best.
That's a fucking amazing sequence. But when the coach first approaches the principal and he's like, "You look very, very pretty today," and her immediate response is, "Have you been drinking? Go home." Dry out.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing you hear him say over and over again is, you look very, very pretty today.
Yeah, he says it to Miss Olsen as well when she walks in later on.
No, I love the football game sequence. They are nailing people.
It builds to it as well, though, because you see how they do it with the nurse.
Yeah.
Then the implication is that the cops
are now involved.
It's a clear implication that the cops are taken, and then the next day in school you see them all the kids being called to
the office,
the nurse's office for an ear exam. Then you've got the bit about the family lineage, so it's like, alright, they're trying to spread out to they've got the students, now the students are going to go get their families. And then the finale of it all is the football game where they're just milling players out of it, and every time they're
pulling them off the pile, they've already stuck one in it, and by the time they're done convulsing,
they're
clearing it off.
It's just so funny. And I mean, I know with the nurse it seems bloody when you see it there, and then the rest of the time it's not, but
you get to see how it works when they find one after they've brought one to the biology professor, who's John Stewart, who's got a really weird name. He's
Professor Furlong. Yeah.
He's Edward Furlong.
Yes,
he's
right.
Professor Edward Furlong. I like that when they put it in water and it's in the tank and you can see all like the weird long filaments and how it would attach, and then when it grows the teeth.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like a dick a little bit.
The bit with the mouse as well.
Oh, I didn't like that bit. But
no, but it's a really good bit.
Maybe
And then the bit at the very end when Big Queen one spits a whole load of them into Casey's face and they're all wriggling in. It's like every time I watch it, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about the little bit of like horrible body horror.
Yeah, because you see them moving under the skin. Yeah, they're like mad for
very
water.
Convincingly screaming in pain.
Yeah. Because they're like mad for water, so they get to Ohio. Isn't Ohio where science is? And they don't like water.
Well, I mean, they are...
Is science set in Ohio?
No, Ciara, they need water.
Yeah.
These aliens need water. So they've come to a planet where there's a shitload of water, and the the like predominant life species on the planet is mostly made of water. That's fine. That's the opposite of the problem that the aliens in science have. They come to a planet and they're allergic to water. Oh God, I hate science.
No, it's Pennsylvania. I was just wondering, I was like, also, why would you go somewhere like in the middle of it? Why wouldn't you go to like Hawaii or like an island instead of like...
Why would you go to an island?
If you like water. If you need water, you're drying out your house. Go somewhere that's like humid.
Well, I mean...
Because they're all chugging it like it's going out of fashion.
Yeah, but I'm guessing, what's her face, Mary Beth?
Yeah, when she's like, oh, I escaped and got here.
Yeah, she says she escaped, so I'm guessing she didn't know much and landed. But she said she was
from Atlanta, so that's all humid as well. Maybe she took over Atlanta.
I don't know that she's actually supposed to be from Atlanta.
I just assumed that the body she took over was from Atlanta. Because they seem to retain memory. That's
what I was guessing. She's great in it as well, actually.
Yeah. The switch.
When she's Mary Beth and she's just all ditzy and just asking everybody about everything. You just believe her as a new student who's that kind of overly friendly.
Yeah.
And then, when she switches, it's like, oh, right, okay, yeah, it makes a bit more sense now. They set it up well. Like, there's nice bits of foreshadowing throughout the film of various things. The pen scene is great as well.
Yeah,
you brought it up already when they're all obvious homage to the Thing.
Yeah.
And you've got plenty of, like, Body Snatcher references and other film references.
Yeah, well, they're talking about, like, and they do make the correction of the Puppet Master. Although the fucking Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the seventh Donald Sutherland is
Puppet Master is great as well,
and he's also in that.
He is, and the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers is also great.
Yes.
Possible future, all three possible future episodes,
and also the Thing from outer space.
Absolutely, definitely, 100% a future episode, as we will possibly discuss a little bit later. But other things that we love about this film.
Brilliant soundtrack. Oh my God, it opens
with fucking Offspring, yeah.
Yeah, the kids aren't all right, and it's such a good opener for it. There's so much good music in this.
Rather confusingly though, the soundtrack opens with Another Brick in the Wall Part 2 and finishes with Another Brick in the Wall Part 1.
Yeah. And weird, like, there's Alice Cooper.
Two Alice Cooper covers, one by Creed, which is I'm 18, and the other one is Schools Out by Soul Asylum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Creed I'm 18 was really weird, because I was like, what?
Yeah, I know this. What is this? And then he started singing the lyrics. I was like, this is I'm 18, but not Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And then we found out it was Creed, which further... Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, if Alice Cooper is ever touring near you,
oh fuck yeah, go see Alice Cooper.
Go see him.
Like
best night out you'll ever have. It is the show. Bring snacks, get seating tickets.
He does do a good show. I vaguely remember reading something a while ago about him being kind of transphobic though.
I think he corrected that by just being like, I didn't know enough about the subject and I've since been educated and I'm sorry.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds more like Alice Cooper. That sounds more like Alice Cooper. Yeah. I didn't know enough. I made a snap judgment.
Yeah.
I hope that's the case. I'll look it up because I don't want Alice Cooper to be cancelled.
No.
He's cool.
Yeah.
And he puts on a damn good live show.
Yeah, just go see his live show. It's so much fun.
Soundtrack is great.
Soundtrack's brilliant on this. This is so much fun. It's paced really, really well.
Yeah, no, the pacing is fantastic.
There is plenty of opportunities to be like, why the fuck are you doing that? If you are like me and enjoy shouting at the characters on screen and being like, why are you making
there's
that
not
decision?
so many stupid decisions in it.
The one I thought was going to be really stupid turned out to be the calling of the student driver, because I was like, that's it, just park the car that's wanted under, lights that are on.
Which?
When they go back to the house to do all the experimenting on stuff, and I'm like, and the car pulls up, and I thought it was the cops showing up.
Yeah.
And I was like, of course, he's got the lights on the porch, on the car.
Yeah.
That's a really, obvious car as well. It's a gorgeous car. I would like the car.
Yeah.
Not going to say no to it, but it's a student driver thing, because she runs out and then gets into it and drives off.
Yeah.
Because they've done the whole nanu hive mind thing.
Well, I assume, that she's called somebody, because otherwise why wouldn't they go? I mean, there's quite a few opportunities where the aliens could get the students if they
really wanted to.
There being one of them. I mean, obviously Mary Beth at any time throughout the whole film
could have,
but at least with her, you do get that kind of.
I'm sorry, them all tweaking is so funny.
That's one of my favorite bits. I'll go back to that. Just with Mary Beth though, you do get her speech of trying to convince them to come over. So maybe with them, she's just being kind of manipulative and like toying with them
or,
in particular.
You know, they all looked after her and included her and were nice to her.
And
like, she doesn't really want to do it with Zeke because Zeke's like nice to her and they make out and stuff.
Oh yeah, maybe she doesn't want to force them. Maybe she does actually willingly want them to come over, or maybe it is just mind games, manipulation, evil type thing. But either you can justify it either way as to why she doesn't take them mad early on. And also, we wouldn't have a film if that were the case. But now back to the tweaking. It's great.
The caffeine pills and some household stuff in the pens is fucking genius.
It's one of the main reasons I always remember this film as well, because it's just
pens of drugs.
It's just such a fun way to take out the aliens too. It's like this and like Mars Attacks with the fucking yodeling. I've always loved it for just the silliness of it, but then when they are tweaking, it's like, just hilarious. Two of everything. But it adds to the ridiculousness of that scene.
Great. They're also off their face.
The only thing about it is it would be really, really like way more tense if it wasn't for Elijah Wood. He's just giving it too much in that scene. The rest of them, their laughter is just, it's like, those are people who are like just taking a hit of salvia and all you can do is laugh and you can't say anything. Yeah. But Elijah Woods is so over the top. And I'm guessing he just maybe hadn't taken drugs at that point. Yeah,
but it's also kind of seems like that's the type of character that would be that person who would have to be babysat. Because they would do stupid things.
Oh, well, and you see it does like kind of hit him harder. But it's just his laugh just grates on me in that scene. But the tweaking, I love. The two like walks out to the car, the one where they're all as a group walk out to his car.
And then later on when the two of them go out.
Yeah, when the two of them go out and they get chased by like the whole football team.
When they split up. Yeah. And then he goes out through the roof of the bus.
Yeah, those and the pen
test. That's when you get the Franke Janssen, that confrontation. Yeah. Because he's like, what does he call it?
What?
The drug.
Scat.
Scat.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's like, there's pens in the console, and he gets into the car and she dives in through the window and is like, hello, sweetheart.
And it's called scat and it acts as a diuretic.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit close. The SFX for 1998 hold up pretty well.
Yeah.
Couple of bits of dodginess. Some bits look great. I really like when Stan goes out to see them all on the football pitch and they're all like...
they're all like worshipping the rain and the lightning and you can see all these tendrils coming out of their face. Oh, it's that creepy.
Really creepy.
When when the fingers are chasing them across the floor, when they using the fucking guillotine, the choppy paper guillotine, ripping off the blade and using it as a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Principal Drake drying out from all the scat getting thrown on her. It looks great. Her giant evil creature doesn't look amazing, but there's one bit, when she's swimming through the pool and she transforms back into
and walks out. Oh my god,
that's where you can't tell what's shadow and you can't tell what's her transforming, and then you can see a bit of a human form at the top, but it still looks really long and shadowy at the back. That's a beautiful shot.
And when she's walking then through the locker room, because she's completely naked, but the shadows are creating all these tendrils as she's moving.
Yeah, it's the shadow of like her true form.
It's really cool. It's a really nice idea. It's such a simple effect, but it's so effective. To be like, plus, like, it's a way to camouflage the fact that she is standing there completely naked, because that's the whole thing when Zeke comes in and she's peeking around the door and she's like, it's them! They did it! They're the ones to do that! And then she stands out and he's like, why are you naked? Like, fuck everything else that's going on. Why are you butt-ass naked and wet? Like, and she's like, why do you like this body? I like this body. I'm getting used to this body. And you can see them all going, ow, bollocks.
But when he makes...
Run away!
He realises then that Stokely has been taken over as well.
Yeah, because he goes to jab her with it and Stokely grabs him.
Yeah, he throws her into like the, book cage, whatever. Lock up.
Equipment lock up,
it probably is because they're in the locker room, sorry. And he
can't have him stealing their baseballs.
Forces Casey to take another shot to make sure that he's not an alien. And then Casey's tweaking again, but the bit where Casey's like calling out to Zeke, he's like, Zeke, and then Zeke just comes flying over the top of the lockers and lands in front of him. I do like how he kills her in the end.
Yeah, those bleachers
trapping her in the bleachers.
Those bleachers look like a fucking death trap. Well, they are.
I feel like I'm pretty sure that was used. No, I think that was used in like an episode of the X-Files or something as well.
Probably
where that's
the
how
Outer
they
Limits, where somebody's like running through them as they're
there's something else that I watched as a childhood where like something supernaturally gets killed behind one of those things. I'm pretty sure it was an X-Files
They do look terrifying. But, I can see why they would be a major thing in like if that's how they work. Because I know we have ones here, but you just push them. They aren't mechanic like that.
Or you wind them.
Or That's
what I was gonna say. Why would you have something like that can squish a giant alien, that's strong enough to squish a giant alien? Why would you have that on an automatic mechanic thing that can't be stopped?
That's not like key operated or something like that.
Just wind it, like, you know what I mean? Because we had them in our school as well, and you wound them out.
Yeah,
and it wasn't that hard to wind because it was a geared system,
and then they had locking pins.
Yeah, but like that just. It gives me nightmares.
Yeah, that is terrifying. That is and then I am aware of the whole making out under the bleachers.
Not those ones.
Has taken on a whole new fucking danger level.
No, I don't think anybody's making out under those bleachers.
No.
Like, I mean, great space saving equipment. Yes, fantastic, but do not automate it because somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're terrifying. And then when he jabs her in the eye with the pen and stuff, and then she's like, final moment, pwah, spit all these at your face.
Oh, well, because he's got his final, badass line. That's just one of the things that Zeke said earlier. What is it he says?
I can't remember.
Guaranteed to jack you up. That's what he says. Yeah, it's a bit of a meh.
And then she just fades away.
She fizzles away into nothing.
Yeah.
And
everything fizzles out of everybody. It's all that goop out of the ear.
I'm guessing
what else has something that has a brain slug like that falls out of people's ears? Many things do.
Supernatural had it with Eve creating the the greatest monster
things
that
dropping
went
out
into
and
the ear.
Fizzling on the ground. Then
Stargate had it.
Stargate had it
in Legacy. The little things that crawl inside them and make them hallucinate horrible things. Yeah, it's been used loads.
Loads of stuff, yeah.
Things going in through the ear, controlling you, or making horrible things happen to you.
Great bit in Wrath of Khan. The boar worm.
Yeah, there's loads. And the only positive one I can think of is the Babelfish.
Babelfish!
Everything else is just really horribly negative.
Yeah.
And this is no exception.
Because what is it, the Babelfish, it eats things and then shits out neurotransmitters? Isn't that essentially how it works?
Well, it feeds on sound waves.
Yeah.
And it excretes sound waves as well, but in your language.
Yeah.
It's proof that God exists.
Farts into your,
It's proof that God exists. No, I do like the aliens in this as well, just from a story point of view and how they work, because we see the one that's found and gets regenerated by water. It splits.
Yeah.
And when Zeke cuts the bit off and
gives it to rehydrates it takes over
the mouse and becomes a full one.
Yeah.
So it goes inside a host, it reproduces, and then that host can just go and find another person and give the extra one over.
Yeah.
And then just reproduce another. So yeah, it can.
And they're all linked.
Yeah, it can just keep going ad infinitum. So I like that they've kind of explained that in there, because otherwise you'd be like, well, where are they? Like Stokely says it, where are the pods?
Yeah.
You know, how are they doing this? And yeah, we get to see one goes in your ear, takes you over, duplicates, and then the surplus one goes and finds a new host.
Yeah.
And I do like the whole meta aspect with Stokely and Casey as well, of them talking about invasion of the body snatchers and puppet masters and alien invasions and
what happens,
how it works, and just all of it. With the exception of, and I'm not sure if we're supposed to take it seriously or not, but when Casey's talking about how maybe they were already here and they were the ones writing these stories, not they were the ones writing these stories, but
what if this happened?
These stories
already?
Are preparing us for it, because there's always an element of truth in fiction. I was that's pushing it a bit far. Just
a wee bit.
This alien invasion thing is happening, and it's quite like these are other stories. Is fine. I'm okay with that, and we can use that as an analogy to figure out what to do to stop these aliens. And yeah, obviously, just the plenty of meta gags and references that back to other seminal horror films that. I'm sure there's still some that I missed, but I missed them all the first time I watched it. But still enjoyed the hell out of this film just as is. I was 13 then, so I didn't have a particularly high bar. Don't have a particularly high bar now, but I appreciate this film more. No, it is. It's a really fun, really well paced, nicely, not gory, but good and suspensey sci-fi horror film from the 90s.
Yeah.
Well worth a rewatch. Well, a new watch for you.
Yeah, no, surprisingly fun. Like, I just think it was like I had just missed it.
It didn't do well in the box. Like, didn't do well in the box office, and it wasn't one of those ones that picked up cult status immediately.
It came out the same year as Romeo and Juliet, so that's what I was watching.
Yeah, no, and I think it did have a lot of competition when it came out. I was vaguely aware of it the summer it came out, but watched it the next year. As I say, I think we just happened to rent it.
If it, I don't know if it was too early or not, but if it had been around the same time as, like, say, Freaks and Geeks and stuff like that, it probably would have done a lot better because it was very much that attitude.
It's thankfully, anyway, it's definitely picked up more of a following as time goes on. You know what I mean? It didn't get that cult following straight away or anything, but it seems to be slowly becoming a cult film. Yeah. And I think it deserves to be.
No, I really enjoyed it. I love Clea Duvall. I'll watch her in anything. I would have watched the shit out of this if I'd seen this at the time. Oh, yeah. Because Josh Hartnett, like, hello, look at him.
Well, we love Josh Hartnett.
Beautiful man.
We love him on this podcast.
And also at 13, beautiful man. And also Clea Duvall, because I think she was a lot of people's, like, sexual confusion awakening because she is gorgeous and, like, how can you not love her?
No, I am glad this film is getting, like, more of a reputation now, and the cast and, like,
Robert Patrick just being like, it's like you could have fucking hammed the shit out of this.
No, that's what I was saying
but
earlier.
He's actually reserved menacing.
The staff, the faculty, the titular faculty, play it just serious enough and just hammy enough that it's not that the film never takes itself seriously, and I think that's part of the charm of it. But the cast, by all accounts, had a great time filming it. Robert Rodriguez said he had a great time filming it. There was just great energy the whole time they were making it.
And another note about the football stadium side of things. Of course they have no budget for anything else. Did you see that fireworks show?
That's a good point.
There was a fucking massive fireworks show. Also, why are they bullying the football mascot?
That school is just crazy, because at the very end, when Casey gets with Delilah, and they have a kiss and they walk off, he says something to the effect of, things sure are different around here now.
And there's a kid getting
rammed into a flagpole in the background. So it's like, no, it's not.
Shit's exactly the same.
You might be going out with the popular girl, but that's about the only thing that's changed.
Yeah, shit's exactly the same. The same kids are getting the absolute tar beaten out of them. Like,
yeah.
It's such a weird...
No, I do. I love that school. I would never want to have gone to it, but I love that school.
Can you imagine if that coach was, like, in charge of track and field?
I'd say that coach is in charge of most of the, like...
Just him shouting at you?
He's shouting at everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly,
I need to rewatch it and take notes on some of the insults, because some of them are just...
Yeah, no, I wish I had written more. The only one I wrote was Limp Ass Blowdick. Stokely has some great ones.
Stokely has some great ones. She calls somebody a blood fart at some point. I was like, oh my god, that's so vile.
I can't remember any of the rest
of
them.
Oh my god, and the librarian with the sign.
Quiet please sign.
He doesn't even say anything, he just holds it up.
Yeah. There's a sign in the staff room that says the floggings will continue until morale improves. There's just loads of little stuff in this film as well to appreciate. It's great. Go and watch it if you haven't watched it in a while. It's just so much fun.
What do they call the resuscitation doll?
I think she's just Resuscitation Annie or something like that.
And they just clunk it onto the table. They're like, this is what you saw in the cupboard.
Yeah. No, it's great. Faculty is so much fun. Go and watch it. We will be back next week, but we know what we're doing for a change.
I know, we have plans.
We have plans. We actually sat down and we worked out what we're basically now until Christmas we have worked out. It's weird to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But we will be starting off our run of knowing what we're doing with Death Becomes Her next week.
I love that film.
Although in typical Monoran's fashion, Faculty wasn't the film that we wanted to do.
No!
We sat down, we were going to do something else.
Ship.
Yeah, we were going to do Ghost Ship, and that we had made the whole list from now till Christmas, and we were like, right, start with Ghost Ship. We've already done one watch, let's do our second watch.
And if you haven't seen Ghost Ship, the opening sequence in Ghost Ship is fantastic, just Google it.
Ghost Ship is silly fun. It's
really
silly
fun.
And we were like, right, it was on Prime, so let's go and watch it. And it wasn't on fucking Prime anymore.
Gone off
so we immediately had to change our first planned film. But everything else we have on DVD, or we will have by the time that we come around to doing it. But yeah, starting next week with Death Becomes Her.
I adore that movie.
That's why we're doing it next week. I really do. And that was The Faculty. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. As ever, we will be back next week, finally, with a decided film.
I know, it only took 3 years.
Yeah, but in the meantime, if you want, you can head back and listen to some of our other episodes or our other podcast at Mono Rants the Boys, or you can come and chat with us on Twitter at RantsMono, on Instagram at monorants_the_boys, or you can send your own rants to monorantspodcast@gmail.com. We'll chat next week. Bye-bye.